Hey guys, Darren Rickwood here with First Home Mortgage, and I'm being joined by Mike Scarborough, Oakwell.
Nice to be here. Thanks for coming down.
Absolutely. So I had a bunch of clients who have been calling me, and we go through the whole process. We qualify them, we get all their documents, and because of the market we're in, a lot of these people are opting to take money out of investments and pay cash for new properties.
Sure.
Blows my mind. I mean, there's a lot of cash, whether they're taking it out of the market, they're taking it out of investments. What's your take on that? What do you think? What are your thoughts?
Well, let me talk out of both sides of my mouth for a moment, if I could.
Yeah.
The safe thing is that they just cash in some investments and pay down the house, pay it off. They know what they have. If it's a home that they live in, it's a use asset, it's not an invested asset.
Right.
So they got to look at it that way. Obviously, 2022 has not been kind to the investment market by any stretch of imagination. Flip side is if we look out over a long period of time, like let's say we look at the S&P 500,
Right.
Good example. If you look at the S&P 500 for a very long period of time, average rate of return is about 10% a year. It doesn't come in a linear fashion. God knows 2022 is probably a great example of that not happening. Okay, but if we look at it over a very long period of time, it has a rate of return of about 10%. I then compare that to what is the interest rate that they're, or what costs are they paying for the use of money? Some people have mortgages that are still outstanding that are 3.25%, 3.5%. Today's mortgages, you know that better than I do, 5.5% to 6%.
Closer to 7 now. It's crazy.
So even at 7%, so let's say somebody's paying 7%. They're writing it off on SALT, or state and local income taxes. The real cost to them is going to be something less than that. It's going to depend on their income level and their taxes. But let's say it comes down to 6.7, 6.5, 6.4. So if the real cost of money is 6.4%, then the issue is if I'm growing it on a long-term basis at 10, but my net cost of cash out is 6.4, you're really getting paid about 3.6% to write a check every month to pay a mortgage.
Right.
And that's at rates that we have today. If you look at people that have mortgages at 3.5 or 4 or in the high 2s, if you had a VA loan,
Changes dramatically.
I think you'd be a darn fool to be paying the house off and paying cash for it. But and Darren, I always tell people this. Here's where I'm wrong, and you have to acknowledge this to the clients. Is where I'm wrong is what allows them to sleep well at night.
Right.
When they put their head down on a pillow, if they don't have a mortgage, they don't have to worry about it. For them, it might be the right decision. Financially, I might submit it's probably not the best decision long term, but in the short term, if it makes them sleep well.
At the end of the day, they're the ones that are going to make the decision.
They are. I can show them the numbers. I can show them mathematically what makes sense, but it's not just as cut and dried as dollars and cents.
So just for a little bit of background, tell everybody a little bit about Oakwell Partners and what you guys do and how long you've been down here.
Sure. I started Oakwell Partners with my son about 5 years ago. I have been in the investment industry for about 41 years. This is kind of the historical part of this. Is in the late 1980s, I invented the industry of managing money in 401ks and 403bs in the U.S. I quite literally wrote the book about it. My new book is going to arrive.
Saw that. We'll announcement about the new book.
Yeah, a little bit of luck, it'll be here this week, but it's coming. So
awesome.
It'll be here. But it's a subject matter that is near and dear to my heart. It's what I've spent my career kind of wrapped around in that area. So I've got a little bit of background in that area. But it's an area that a lot of people don't know a lot about, and because of the mystery of it to them, they ignore it. It's a big ignored area in the investment industry.
Well, I appreciate you taking some time. So if you guys have any more questions, whether it be about financial situations, investments, or even managing your own money, 401ks, retirement accounts, give Mike a call. We'll have your information at the bottom and put that along. And if you have any information about purchasing a home, managing your mortgage, I work with Mike hand in hand and your son to show benefits and cost analysis on my end with regards to the mortgage based on what they're telling you. So let us know. We're happy to help. You guys have a great day.